Hey guys, how's it going? This is Sky. I found something on a crater on the moon on the lunar atlas. Now, check this out. This looks like a reptilian. And I know what you're saying. It's your imagination. Guys, there are reptilians. Reptilians exist. You know it, and I know it if you understand that alien life exists. There'll be insect sentient species. There'll be reptilian species. There'll be aquatic species. There'll be species so bizarre they don't breathe air. They breathe gases. Now look at this. Look at this. Now here it is. Here it is, just colored version. Now, I colored it so it would stand out a little bit, but look at that. It really does look like a giant reptilian species. It's standing upright, has a big tail, even has an open mouth with a tongue. I colored the tongue so you could see it, colored the eye on one side so you could see it. The nose would be small, as most reptilians do have smaller noses areas. Now here it is in its originality. Now I'm going to show you this full photo in just a second. Okay, I'm just showing you screenshots right now, so have patience with me. Give me a few seconds to explain myself and why I believe this to be real. Now, for instance, Scientology, I mean, around the world you see reptilian existence, proof that they exist. We found many faces on Mars and other planets of reptilians. The Scientology people themselves believe that at the highest rate, you have to pay like $100,000 to get to the highest level just to take those tests. That a reptilian named Xenu brought all these human-like souls in a frozen state, dropped them into some volcano, and their spirits came out, and then he sucked in the spirits and had them transformed into a confusion. So they went and eventually stayed on Earth until humans were formed, and then they went into the human forms and finally find a little bit of peace. And anyway, that's Scientology stuff. I'm not a big Scientology person, but it seems pretty cool to me that such a thing would exist or whatever in a religion. But you have to admit that L. Ron Hubbard, who created that religion, also said, and I quote, if you want to make money, become a writer. And he was a writer. If you want to make lots of money, create a religion. So maybe he just made all that stuff up. It's hard to say for sure. Now here is the full photo as you see on the map. Now we're going to go right up here. Do you see where my cursor is pointing? That little white spot? We're going to go right there. And as we're zooming forward, you could see something already in that little white spot. You could even make out the dinosaur quite well. It looks like a dinosaur reptilian. Guys, that is so weird. And now I cannot make it any larger. It won't allow it to zoom in anymore. That's why I have the screenshot for you to try to show you the detail you really want. Now, when you do this, if you're going to download something, you got to take this, which is right here at the TIFF. And it comes out a GIF, if you know what that is. And you have to take one of the pieces of the GIF out and then start using it and enlarging it, okay? If you know what I'm talking about, if you know what a GIF is, it's a meme kind of thing. So, anyway, this is the area. And it makes sense. I mean, humans themselves, you see our faces. Everywhere, literally everywhere you see human faces. I dare you to go outside, go shopping, and come back home and counting less than 100 faces that you've seen. I dare you. It's just impossible. And I'm not talking about the people walking around. I'm talking to the signs, the advertisements, the photos, the pictures, everything, the advertisements on the food. So, yeah, I believe this to be real. I believe this is a 100% proof. This is 100% proof that reptilians exist. And they've been on the moon. And they put their proof that they've been there on the moon. Now, AI will, of course, go through all these photos one day that everyone finds. And AI will help us decide what is real and what is not. But believe it or not, people will not accept what AI comes with. Okay, AI will tell you the truth, and people cannot accept the truth. It is unacceptable, especially from a condescending computer which knows basically everything. So AI still won't be enough to confirm it. People will always deny the existence of aliens. It's just our nature, right? And with so much fake news, it's really hard to tell who's real and who's fake. Well, I'm trying to be as real as possible, guys. I'm putting my reputation on the line for this. I mean, that means something, right? Well, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts about reptilians. Where do you think they exist? Why do you think they're on the moon? Because I don't think they're in control of the moon, but they've definitely been there, maybe for lunch, eating a few grays for lunch. All right, like and subscribe. See you later.